Hey everybody, it's Gypsy and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. It has been raining since yesterday, so there will be no gardening today, unfortunately. But the good news is, this gives me the time to finally get around to doing the video I've been saying I'm going to do about skin wound sap. So, it's very quick, very easy, and this will take very little time. So what we're going to do is we are making purple dead nettle skin sap, wound sap. It is for wounds, so we'll call it wound sap, Michelle, right? Anyways, what you need, first and foremost, is purple dead nettle oil. And all this is oil infused with the herb purple dead nettle. And I'm going to do my best to try to remember to put the link to the video I did on how to make purple dead nettle sap. I'm sorry, I have a cat in the background. She's like losing her mind back there. I don't know what she's doing. Anyways, so I will try to remember that. So that's the first thing you're going to need. The second thing you're going to need is beeswax. Pretty much that's it. Now, if you want to make it smell nice and have a relaxing, you can, put in whatever essential oil you want. It is optional. You can put in lavender, whatever it is you like. So, the reason we're doing purple dead nettle has so many healing properties. The list is very, very long. So many things you could use it for. It's a wonderful herb. And in my area, it grows everywhere like crazy. But in this case, for wound sap, we are using it for its anti-inflammatory properties, antibacterial, antifungal, and astringent. So it's all really good for that. So that's what we're going to do. Now, again, I always think it's better to use a double boiler. I had a makeshift one I used when I lived on the road. And when I was in New Mexico and I fell and had to have emergency surgery, everything pretty much got left behind. My son and daughter-in-law retrieved what they could. I don't know what happened to my double boiler setup. And I keep saying I'm going to get one, but I haven't yet. So I am going to do this in the microwave. If you do not have a double boiler or anything you could set up, you can do it in the microwave. I'm not a big microwave fan, but right now I'm going to have to do that. So all we're going to do is put in a 1/4 cup of our purple dead nettle oil. And then you put in your beeswax. I'm going to start with a 1/2 tablespoon of beeswax pellets. I prefer that because it's just easier for me. If you make this and you find you might want yours a little bit more firm, you can add a little bit more beeswax. You don't want it as firm, add a little bit less. It all depends on what you want. So all we're going to do is add in a 1/2 tablespoon. And then I'm going to melt this in the microwave. Not sure how long it's going to take. Beeswax, even in pellet form, takes the longest to melt than any other thing you could be melting. So it may take a minute, so I'm going to put you on hold so you're not sitting there watching me trying to melt this. Okay, so it took approximately a minute for mine to melt and stirring it together. So I think I'm going to add some essential oil. Like I said, it's optional, and you could add, if you want to add whatever you want. I am going to put sage essential oil, and the reason for this is not only do I like the way it smells, sage is also something that is very good for your skin. So I thought I might as well add in an additional benefit for skin because this is a wound salve. So I don't know. I think I'm maybe 20 drops. Oops. Smells good. Okay, so what you want to do next is get yourself a nice clean jar. It does not have to be like this, just so long as it's glass. And it has a lid. And you're also going to want to store this in a cool, dry place. Dark. Okay. And you're going to want to label this. And I put the date on too, so you might want to put purple dead nettle wound salve with the date, so you know how old it is. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here. I don't know if you could see. I used to get these apothecary jars at an herb shop that I just really, really loved. And I wish I could remember the name of it. It's eluding me for some reason right now. But I used to go there all the time when I lived in New Mexico. And it was in a town called Los Lunas, New Mexico. Really nice people, very knowledgeable, beautiful shop. Had everything you could possibly think of. And I used to buy these jars there, and they were very reasonably priced. And I just love them. So, you get about this much. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it set and firm up. And I will come back and show you what that looks like when it's done. Okay, so my purple dead nettle wound salve has set. And this is what it looks like at the top. Okay, so you're just going to want to store this in a cool, dark place. If you find yours get soft too easy just by sitting out, you can add more beeswax to it. Melt it down, add more beeswax, or your next time you make it, add more beeswax. So, that was very quick and very easy, and it is all natural wound salve to have on hand. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.